Poetic makes some really nice protective cases for phones that typically come with a built-in kickstand and a film screen protector. Today we're going to be checking out the Guardian and the Revolution for the brand new Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. So here we have the Poetic Revolution. Now, one thing that I absolutely love that Poetic does is they allow you to use a tempered glass screen protector if you already have one, instead of using the film screen protector that comes with the case. So they give you one of the inserts that have the film screen protector, but they also have another portion that has nothing in it. So again, you can use your tempered glass if you want to do that too. Now, if you want to take out the inner liner from the outside of the case, just find the little corner here that has like this little notch in it. Typically, I can just push back the case with my fingers and the inner portion will pop out. You have to put some force into it, but you can get it done. And then just pull out the rest of the piece. So we're going to be testing out the film screen protector because I don't have a tempered glass screen protector on my phone. So basically what you want to do is make sure you thoroughly clean off the screen first, because you don't want anything trapped underneath the front part of the screen protector. So now once you've cleaned off your phone screen, we'll just peel off the inner protector from the inside, just like that. And we also need to peel off this little piece here. Just try not to touch the inside of the screen if you can. And place this over the top of your phone. Just press it into place. Then you'll see that it has a little cutout for your fingerprint. Just make sure that you totally press that down. You don't want to see any buttons in that little center there. And then we'll take this whole portion, we'll press it inside the other part of the case, just like that. And then you can peel off the top protector. And there you go. So the case does feel nice in the hand. It is not slippery. It's got kind of like a little bit of a grippy feel because of the rubber portion along the side of the phone. It also has a cutout for our front camera as well as the speaker on the front. If we take a look at it from the side, you can see that it does have a raised edge all the way around the phone screen. We also have these little grippy raised edges on the top and the bottom. On the bottom of the phone, we have our cutouts as well as a covered portion for the charging port. On the other side, we've got our volume buttons and our power button. On the back, we do have a hard plastic, which everywhere you see the blue is a hard plastic. It's not rubber. We also do have a built-in kickstand on the back, which I absolutely love. Comes in handy a lot. And we also do have a raised edge around our camera bump too. This also does come in a couple different colors in case you don't like the blue. But this does look like a really nice protective case, and it does cover the front and the back of the phone. Now, as far as the screen goes, because it is a plastic film, it does have some resistance to it when you run your finger over it, but you can still use it perfectly fine. It's just not as smooth as the glass that's on the phone. Now let's take a look at the screen as if we were looking at it through polarized sunglasses. So as you can see, there is a slight rainbow effect. You can see that little hole, the little cutout for your fingerprint. Definitely a lot better through the polarized sunglasses. I don't think it's horrible. It's just the little circle in the middle is noticeable, but definitely not a deal breaker for me. So now let's test out our fingerprints. Now, if your fingerprints don't work after you've already put them in, just re-register them and you should be able to use the fingerprint sensor without any issue. So the fingerprint sensor does still seem to be working fine. Yep. Try it again. Yeah, no problems there. So again, if your fingerprints aren't working, if you registered them prior to putting the case on, just re-register them and you should not have any problems. Now, as far as fingerprints goes, it does seem to pick up very minor smudges on the screen. Let's try to wipe those away. And they do seem to wipe away fairly easily. And then for that kickstand, comes out really easily. You can use your phone in a portrait mode to maybe take some Zoom calls or whatnot, or you can also lay it down in a landscape, watch some YouTube or Netflix. and then it just simply clips right into the back of the case. And the other thing I really like is that the kickstand sits flush with the case itself. I really hate the cases that have a bump for the kickstand. It just kind of throws the whole phone off. And if you want to type while the phone is on your desk, the phone does not rock back and forth at all. And you can also wirelessly charge right through this case. So this is definitely one of my favorite Poetic cases. I do love the fact, again, that it does have a built-in kickstand and it protects your phone 360 degrees. And it also doesn't add a lot of extra bulk to the phone either. And then here we have the Poetic Guardian. So once again, even with this case, they give you an option to use either the built-in film screen protector, or if you already have a tempered glass screen protector, you can use the insert that does not have anything. This case also does have MagSafe, which I love. So again, the first thing you're going to want to do is to thoroughly clean off your phone's screen. Then peel off the inside protector. Place this down over the top of your phone, making sure that the camera cutout is going towards the camera on the phone. And also make sure that there's no bubbles where the fingerprint cutout is. Then take the other part of the case. We need to take out the inner liner first. So again, we'll just kind of press back in one of the corners and you can peel out that inner protector. Then take this whole piece, press it back into the case, and then you can peel off the top portion. And there we go. Feels really nice in the hand. It's not slippery, but it does have a smooth type of rubber on the outside. Looks nice and clear right through the screen protector. Buttons are nice and clicky. There's also a cutout for your camera as well as the speakers on the top. If we take a look at it from the side, you can see it does have a raised edge all the way around the front of the screen. And it also doesn't add a lot of extra bulk to the phone. We do have some texture on the sides to help with grip. We've got our cutouts on the bottom. We also have our covered charging port. Here we have our power button and our volume buttons with that same kind of texture on the side. On the back, again, you have your MagSafe built in. There's also a protector that you can peel off on the back as well. That's on the top and the bottom. That looks really cool. It shows off the color of your phone. And we also do have a nice raised edge around our cameras as well. That's a pretty cool case. Now let's see how MagSafe works with this. And it seems to work just fine. It also does seem to have a really nice magnetic hold on the back, so you don't have to worry about your accessory just falling off. That's pretty nice. Now, as far as the feel of the screen protector, there is some resistance when you run your finger over it because it is film and not glass. And let's take a look at the screen as if you're looking at it through polarized sunglasses. So again, there is a slight rainbow effect, not horrible, but the fingerprint cutout does stand out a lot. Again, it's not a deal breaker for me, but it's something to keep in mind. Now, as far as fingerprints goes, it does pick up some smudges on the screen, as you can already see. And let's see how easy it is to wipe away. And not hard at all. You just have to just a little bit more elbow grease than you would on a regular glass screen, but not too bad. As far as touch is working perfectly fine. No issues there. So let's test out our fingerprints. And fingerprints are working perfectly fine. The only thing you have to live with is that little cutout. That may or may not bother you. And just like the other case, you can also use regular wireless charging with this as well. So this is another really nice case by Poetic. I like the fact that it does have a clear back so you can see the color of your phone, and I also do like MagSafe, but I also like the kickstand on the Revolution, and the Revolution does seem to be a little bit more grippy than this one, so it's kind of a trade-off. It just depends on what you want from a case. But again, these are both really nice cases. You just have to decide whether you want a kickstand or a clear back with MagSafe. I think I'm more partial to the Revolution because it does have that built-in kickstand, but which case do you guys like? Let me know in the comments below. So again, if you guys want to pick either one of these cases up, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out my channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.